I am constantly fascinated by the existence of incels, especially when they decide to blame external force on why they didn't get the girls they want, when in reality all the blame lies on them. It's like the so-called oofy doofy theory. Yes, that's a real world that these incels make up, which sounds like they came from Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Apparently it's a theory that claims how women prefer to date and have relationships with men who are mediocre looking, agreeable or unassertive, effeminate, and generally low in perceived mate quality. I'm not sure what the hell you're on about, but yeah, generally speaking, women don't really like those chads that have six packs and stuff. Women can definitely take average looking men. I mean, I'm pretty average looking myself, and yet I've dated 2 girls in my entire life. That's more than 0 that these incels can have in their entire life, as long as they keep blaming things other than themselves. But these incels don't really accept that theory. They just accept that chads are the boss and that they're gonna be entirely hopeless in life if they are not like them. The thing is, even if you do get a body like a chad, you still need to do the most important thing that these incels refuse to do, which is to talk to girls. Well, at least oofy doofy theory sounds better than schlubby hubby theory. No, really, these are real actual words that these deep thinking incels use to explain their predicament.
No idea what that means. Very concerned that you do.
It's even more baffling when these incels aim for totally unrealistic goals like Miley freaking Cyrus. No, really, this incel over here just kept on whining and whining about how he can't get his dream girl Miley Cyrus. Why the hell is your dream girl Hannah freaking Montana? That dream girl of yours has been rotating around boys and even some girls that are significantly more attractive and not to mention more talented than you ever will. And no amount of whining on the internet will make you to get that girl's attention. Well, let's blame it on the fact that you were born in a bad part.
I'm a failure due to my environment and genetics.
No, you are a failure for many other reasons, but you blame your environment and genetics. Typical incel mindset if you ask me. Blame anyone else but themselves.
I gotta blame somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck that.
Here are some more incel hooplas. You got this image posted by the Incels Co account on Twitter, or X as it's known now. It's an image showing how your crush is likely with someone else who might be this muscular Chad guy. I can actually relate to this, but not because I am the doomer incel guy. It's because I used to be the doomer incel guy when I was in middle or high school. I got crushes and they all got taken by other boys. But it's not to the point where I'm crying like that, because when I was in those times, I prioritized playing video games than getting girls. Great priorities if you ask me. But now I am the Chad with less body fat and a loving girlfriend. Thankfully, my girlfriend is not so much of a slut that she wears a choker and wants me to break it for her, or she's so much of a slut that she exposes all of this lewd information in her public social media. That said, the position is still the same. My girlfriend legit has an absolute simp of a guy who keeps on texting her and being kind to her, even if she's already told him that she has me. He even said that he's willing to be her number 2, which I have to say is the most humiliating thing that I've ever heard in my entire life. He is so genuinely nice that I actually kind of feel bad that I took his relationship opportunity, and he refuses to choose other girls. He just wants her. But the problem is, my girlfriend loves me, and she doesn't really like him that way. Also, when my girlfriend was still single, he actually deceived his friends and family circles into thinking that she is his girlfriend. If you ask me, an absolute dick move out of some desperation to validate yourself. So basically what I'm saying is, while a lot of these incels can be rather tragic and sympathetic figures, they are also human beings and have the capacity to become absolute dicks as well. And while I can sympathize with these people in their desires of being with someone they really want to, I cannot sympathize with their lack of commitment, responsibility, and unwillingness to move on to someone else. I mean, at least MGTOWs accept their predicament and chose to be single. Putting my personal story aside, this is indeed a very nice art, but I'm just saying to all the incels out there, if your crush has a boyfriend and she is publicly telling people how her boyfriend is going to break her choker in her social media stories, you either love seeing yourself humiliated with women that cuck you with someone else, or you have a really bad taste in women. If you don't want your sexual fantasies to be exposed to the real world, maybe try to find other women that are significantly less open with their sexual expressions and are capable of keeping their fetishes in their bedroom instead of the social media. This includes the Miley Cyrus simp. I mean, seriously, why would you want someone like her? But hey, if you like to be sexual yourself and you want someone who loves to be sexual online, then sorry to say this, but that person will also be sexual online to someone else other than you. If you don't like that, too bad. Choose someone that's not being a slut in public. If they chose to be sluts in public, those people are most likely only in relationships for the sex. and probably your cash. This discourse gets worse when Muta decides to share his take, and he's absolutely right with this one, especially the last sentence. Relationships are a lot of work. It's not for people who like to sit their lazy ass off doing nothing. It's for people who are willing to put in the effort and sacrifice. It's not something you can just dream on about and have it be handed to you on a silver platter. It's something that you gotta work your hard ass off, and you have to not just work hard, but also work smart. But hey, apparently we got shortcuts, right?
My god, how could you be this lacking in self-awareness? The only reason you have a girlfriend or wife is because you're famous on YouTube and make a lot of money.
You, on the other hand, are lacking in any semblance of reality and think that all women are freaking gold diggers. There are loads of girls out there that don't care about your material goods and are willing to be loyal to you regardless of your circumstances. I know. I dated one and I am dating another one, neither of whom are particularly happier if I give them more cash or goods. They just need more love, not cash and goods. Those who only care for your status and materials are gold diggers and should be dumped in the streets.
Bullying doesn't end in school. I got insulted by a girl in Walmart not too long ago.
Wow. That sounds very embarrassing. I don't know why you would share something like that to the public, but there you have it, I guess. I just love that the things that you don't say expose more than the things that you did say. Like, seriously, why are you complaining about women insulting you online? What kind of pathetic loser thinks that doing that will get you sympathies? If you can't handle insults like that, then maybe you do deserve being an incel for life. Because let me tell you, relationship is a lot of work, and even the best couples can reach a point where they are hurling insults at each other. I know, I've been there. It's not pretty, but that's just reality for you.
Oh, it's unironically the normie YouTuber I dislike the most trying to give me unsolicited advice.
Unsolicited advice? Bro, you've been complaining and complaining all your life about your lack of long-term relationship with a woman, and when people try to help you to get to them, you chose to be a dick to them.
You can take your advice and shove it up your ass.
Wow, that's very nice of you. Thank you for telling everyone that you don't want to be helped. You are a dick and that you will remain an incel forever and ever.
I'm sorry, do you have any fucking idea how rude that was?
And that's the first hoopla for this video. If you want to see me cover loads and loads more hooplas live with loads of swearing, then check out the APB show linked down below. Anyway, let's get to the next hoopla. Oh god, this hoopla can never ever die, can't they? It's pretty much freaking unstoppable at this point, so let's tackle it once more.
When it comes to slurs, effect overrides intent.
In other words, it's up to me if a slur is offensive or not. Well, here's the thing. It's one thing if people don't want to offend you. It's another thing if people do want to offend you. By telling people what you are offended by on the internet, you are opening the floodgates for the trolls to be trolling your butt. And you also expose to everyone how weak you are.
Whether your friends intended to be harmful or not, it is harmful for several reasons.
Jeez, this is quite the load. Apparently, here are the reasons why it's harmful. The first one is because of the historical context. Traps have a history of being used as a slur, while the word gay also has a history to mean happy. Have you seen any of the Disney movies from around the 40s? It's been a while since I watched those movies, but there are segments in movies in the 40s where the characters say happy gay time or something along those lines. And look where we are right now. I'm not sure what you're going with here.
Dude, could you be more gay?
Second, saying trap will signal to people that your friend is transphobic. How? What if we say trap in an entirely different context? What if they are a fan of the Saw movies? Who cares if this will repel trans people? There are like very few of you in this whole world. I can't exactly repel trans people if they are not even a prominent presence. Third, it's up to the target of a slur whether or not its use is offensive. So basically, the reasoning of you being offended is entirely made up by you. You can also choose not to be offended, but hey, let's cause problems with people by being arbitrarily offended by stuff that are not offensive whatsoever. And sorry to say this to you, but the word trap is significantly less of an impact to people than, oh, I don't know, the freaking N-word. And finally, men tricking men into thinking they are women is a transphobic trope. It's not transphobic when describing actual trans people that don't want to disclose the fact that they are trans to their partners. Are all trans people like that? No, but trickery and deception are the things that are essential for a trap. And last time I checked, not disclosing your real identity is trickery and deception. The writer then tries to make another point about the word gay and how the word gay has been used to describe something stupid before. Yes, but that's not because it's to make fun of gay people. Why would you call a gay person gay as an insult? You use the word gay to insult straight people. They are the butt of the joke because they are not gay. Not because you are gay. You freaking idiot.
Your brain's even slower than your feet.
And that's all for the video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you love this video, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more. And as always, huge thanks to all of these wonderful individuals who have contributed so much to this channel. If you want to see your names among these awesome people, then check out the links down below. For just $1 and you have contributed so much into this channel. Seriously, thank you so much. And I will see you all next time.